Hello and welcome to train number 6 on the B line heading into Tilbury transfer from... Oh, sorry, turns out we're actually heading to Slendale City Central. Sorry about that, we're having some delays. We're running about 20 days late. So if you are heading to Slendale City, it might be some time. If any passengers are more than 5 months pregnant, we recommend purchasing an additional ticket. I am your train engineer, Will, and we are joined today with Ken, who will be serving you beverages throughout our journey. We hope you enjoy your train experience.
Hi, this is Ken from Beverages. To everyone who is asking for additional alcohol, that is a charge on top of the ticket, so we do ask that you provide cash in advance for the alcohol. Thank you very much, and thank you for traveling with us. Could you fucking imagine if you had a kid on a train and they were like, so are you gonna purchase another ticket?
Well, because of the game's weird time stuff,
Yeah.
like, they want to simulate a company going through the years, and they also want to simulate trains and buses and cars moving at a distance that looks fair. It does mean that, like, some of these train journeys technically take, like, half a year to complete. And it's like, the people in the game don't seem to care. Like, it's just how it goes. Like, man.
Like, I just had that thought, too. There's inner city transport. You're on an inner city bus for days.
Yeah.
Just days of traveling from North End to Central. Like,
Yeah.
how
Listen,
horrible.
You're walking onto, like, a city bus and you're carrying 9 different takeaway containers.
You're just like, well, I'm gonna be here for a while. I might as well do this. Fuck, that would be awful.
My favorite thing about, like, different types of vehicle that need to have a bathroom on them is that they all have different approaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, sometimes, like with buses, usually what they do is they have to, like, they go in for a quick service call.
We should probably hit play, by the way.
Yeah, let's start moving.
Yeah, let's at least get time moving.
So, like, they'll get them pumped out into a central tank or whatever.
Yeah.
And then sometimes that's the case for different train cars, but apparently both trains and planes will just, like, choose a spot and just kind of, like, take a shit on the road.
Yeah. And, like, with planes, I'm a little bit more concerned because, like, trains, they're on a track. If they're just gonna take a shit on the track, it just is that. And there's really nothing else to it. But, like, planes, you kind of gotta hope there's nothing below you.
You gotta plan the trajectory, and you want a wide margin of error because you don't want to be going. You don't want to go wide on that shot.
No, that is not a shot you want to go wide on.
Right. So I know we unpaused to make things look good, but should we repause to sort of reevaluate where we are and what our plans are?
I mean, sure. I'm attempting to set up as many industries as I can.
Well, that brings me to the core thing, right? Because we are spread onto the island and then 2 shores that, like, maybe by the end of this stream will be connected by rail, but that's a deeply inefficient pathway.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, why do that when we can have boats? So what I'm thinking is, in each of these locations, we set up an exchange. I don't think that there's any rail connection on the island that would make sense because it's too small.
Yeah.
But everywhere else, we could probably set up, like... I'm wondering what the bar is. Cities over, like, 2,000, or the ones that already have a passenger train get a train, and then everyone else gets like trucks.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty much the logic I've been going with.
Because then what we can do is in each center, we just dump all our food and goods in the same place,
Right.
in like a train, and then they just get redistributed to all the cities through that separate section.
Okay.
It doesn't make the same amount of like money per dollar, but it's a much more flexible system.
Right. That makes a bit more sense.
So I think I'm gonna make little rail depots as close to the water as I can. Mallhead looks good.
Yeah.
For like, right. And honestly, because it's not like direct to customer, I'm thinking I might find one on the coast near like Plespool or Nansto. But a smaller economy, you know?
Where Plespool? Oh, Nansto. Got it. Yep.
So that sound good? Anything you want to check before we get back into it?
Not really. I've established some terrible industries, and they seem to be going great. So, real excited about that.
Excellent. Excellent.
There's so many goddamn. There's so many fruit places on the map. I absolutely hate it. Because every single time I see them, I'm like, tree? But no. No, they're just bitter disappointment.
And then all the woodlots aren't like individual perfect apple trees or whatever. They're like, they kind of look like the surrounding area.
Yeah, they're just there's the woods. That's it. I got nothing.
This is my favorite part because the ISR is all just like stations that do this stuff. It's gonna be so sexy.
What time zone are we possibly getting into? Are we getting some good technology on this one?
It is the turn of the century. It's 1898.
Yeah.
The Model T comes out.
Oh, that's fun.
We should be doing okay. Yeah, at the end of last stream, we paid off our loans, so we have 600,000 in credit, and like our 149 there is all just our own money. In fact, if we go to our company HQ, what does it look like? Let's see. Okay, it isn't a tall building, but I think we're actually like paved now.
That's good.
We have a shed.
I forget where our thing is. Where the heck is our headquarters? Where do we put it?
Check our own company and it gives you our company stats. And then like we should have
UHQ. There it is.
But we can't locate the HQ if we want it in a better spot.
What? I can't even see it.
Yeah, might want to zoom in a little because it looks like all the other buildings.
What? Which one? Oh, that's it. Okay. It's so covered. Like, our competitor put a vehicle depot in front of it. That's how little we matter.
Okay, maybe we relocate to somewhere that looks sexier. I don't know.
I don't know. We're still pretty small. It's kind of not worth it. Is it gonna cost an arm and a leg to relocate?
Hold shift. It'll tell you.
I'm assuming it's gonna cost an arm and a leg. Oh yeah, our boats are so old. I forgot about that. All of the these things, the clippers, are so old that we can't get new ones.
I'm just gonna do a quick Google.
What? For when we get our next upgrade of ship to see if we just hold out?
Yeah, I think maybe this is on, Okay, there we go. You know what? I think I can do this quickly. If we want to do a Jeopardy theme, we just have to, like, pause, save, add one in that I accidentally deleted, and it'll be a great time.
Okay, all right. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Because ship number 4 is getting quite old. It's just super old.
Alright.
It's a high
New
score
Gurf.
table. Oh. Top companies who reached 0. Oh, this is just sad.
There we go. I've applied these changes. I forgot that all of the fun Steam ships are like for some reason it's called Squid Ate Fish.
That tracks.
Alright, I'm gonna start the server up again here. But I might get you to have some more new Gurfs.
Oh, some more new Gurfs? That's fine. I can handle a new Gurf or two. I just love games that whenever you do a multiplayer with mods, it downloads the mods for you.
Oh, it's so much better.
Like, this and Factorio are really the only games that I know that do that. And it's like, oh my god, when it happens, delicious.
I'm gonna try this again. It doesn't look like it actually released the new ones.
Okay.
Okay, did it get the Squiddy Boy? Okay, it got him.
Did we miss its release, and therefore it will never be released? Were the steamboats already outdated?
Hmm. Maybe I'll get the other thing that says fish. Fly. And if I go multiplayer with this one.
Debugging live. I mean, it's our way. It's the only thing we know how to do.
Okay, if I rescan this, what's it?
Is Will streaming from a nuclear submarine? No, he's just still a little hot on the mic.
Yeah. I'll move it and move it all the way over there. How's that?
Yeah. You and your potato too.
I'm hoping this doesn't. What, can we not add them after we started a...
Oh. That's a good question. Okay.
Did you find something?
Some Reddit post from 8 years ago that apparently you have to type into console, like, DevTools 1, and then you can add and remove them using the menus like a new game. Interesting.
Okay.
I'll send it to you so you have the code.
Excellent. Doing it live isn't the best way.
Yep. It's how we do things here.
Just gonna jump back in here real quick and
Just gonna casually get decided here.
check out this Reddit post you sent me here. Throw my neighbor in the wood chipper and go back to the business. Have you seen the A, have you seen Fargo, and B, have you seen the series Fargo?
I have not seen the series. I have seen the original. I have not watched the series.
Oh, the series is very nice. It is completely unconnected, and every season is unconnected.
Oh, that's good. You get like a
And-
constant jumping off point.
Yeah, like they are connected, right? Like it's a thing.
It still takes place in the town of Fargo.
And they're only decades apart. Like season 4 is in the 50s, which is like
Okay.
the furthest back they've gone. Okay. Set new grf. What is it? Underscore developer tools. Well, developer underscore score tools, and then 1. That. Oh. Oh. Did that do it? I don't.
Did we get it? I'm over here making hand puppets.
Yeah, it didn't open a dialogue. I don't know what's going on.
Panic?
We're just gonna quietly panic while I try to enter that in console again.
I also saw another one that is from 2007, which is fantastic. Oh wait, no,
Oh.
this is a post from 2020 on Transport Tycoon.
Yeah, that's probably gonna work because I think that's where, people do it.
Yeah. Wait. Huh. I don't... That's a little bit weird. I'll send it to you anyway, and you can parse it as you please.
We love content.
Yeah.
Don't we love content?
Oh, we love content here. I mean, like, look at this fucking website. This website hurts my soul.
Here we go. The person who posted the first one had the right list of things, but didn't have the equal sign. They just wrote rules.
I see. Those
Change
tools.
setting. Okay, I'm gonna have to go off the offline again and do this in a save game, and then. What if we call this educational? Is this an educational thing?
Yeah, I might be able to add the educational tag to it. We'll have to see. I'll go into stream. Let's see. Do they have the educational? Yeah, there we go. Educational.
Yeah, where we teach you how to deal with active problems and talk about art.
There we go.
Yeah, we
updated the stream info.
Absolutely fair, honest thing to do, but
I mean, it's educational and it goes right next to the no idea what I'm doing. I'm learning, and therefore other people might be as well.
if I do that, if I apply changes. Okay, that did that.
Yep.
Save this. Putting overwrite, yep. Abandon the game again. And then I'm gonna go into multiplayer. Let's see. Load this. Load.
That didn't have the right sound. I activated a thingy to hit me in the head and it didn't play the right sound. That's annoying. I'm going to have to investigate that later.
Oh no, now we're fixing things.
No. I can't. Dude, I cannot go into fixing that right now. It'll bring up like everything to do with like the VTubing rig.
Yeah.
Setting up the throw stuff is like a whole thing. A huge convoluted mess of a disgusting UI.
You should be able to jump back in Might be
Okay.
wise to keep it changed while you peruse our newly available ships,
Okay.
because we have gone from having 2 ships to having, like, 15. And at least one of them has the word "come" in it.
Oh, nice. I am a fan of cum.
Actually, let me double... Huh.
Download. Okay, downloading the GRFs. Join a game.
2.
Password.
I think I might have accidentally installed overlapping ones, but... you know what? I think this is workable.
We'll roll with whatever we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a bit of a perusal of our options here. Oh, wow, that is a lot more options.
Yep.
I went from having 3 options to having lot.
A lot.
That is beautiful. Okay, so I guess first things first while I peruse, what are our ships hauling? We got a lot of ships. What are they hauling? Especially these clippers that we're replacing. What are you hauling?
There are 8
Bags
ships
of
total. Tab.
Okay, so this bad boy is hauling some mail.
So, like, within this thing, you can make groups, and then you can, like, rename them. And if you really want to, you can recolor them based on category, too.
You've told me this, and I know it exists. I just have not done it at all.
Are you cool if I unpause it to keep building?
Oh yeah, go for it. I am perfectly happy to see time tick, because time tick means thing happen. And it's not
Because
just me.
Yeah, I checked, and 1908 is when we get the first Awuga.
We get the first Awuga in 1908?
Mm-hmm. Awuga confirmed.
I do like me some Awuga.
Unimaginable amount of options that ISR gives you for, like, just pointless expansions. Like, all I would have to do in the base game is just click, drop a station down. But these ones, like, animate, and they have, like, individual tiled graphics, and it's like, oh, I have to place the train shed.
Need cool animation. Oh, there's the little Cumbre freighter. I see.
Yeah. It's just a little Bray.
Yeah, it's just a little cum. Well, that doesn't seem. Oh, I see. It's a fish trawler. That's fair. That's not really worth it. I'm trying to find something that matches the tonnage of the Clipper, and it's a little hard. This Barletta paddle steamer is probably one of the best options we would be able to get for that. How much do you cost? Okay. We can definitely retrofit some of this stuff. How do we go about retrofitting again? We have to send it to the depot, right?
You can have it auto-renew.
Well, how does the auto-renew work?
You have to designate them either en masse, or, like, you can group them and then they'll do them differently. Like, in a later section of game, right now I just have freight and standard.
Right.
But, like, eventually I like to do express freight and heavy freight because you can get different rail locomotives that are more efficient for them. Some of them just have a flat-out lower top speed, you can carry way more.
Right.
And then other ones, they're weak, but they blitz, and those are great for passenger rail.
Okay.
So it's like, it's a similar thing. Like, they'll all have their different aspects, and you can see which one, like, better fits what you're going for.
So I just have the ungrouped ships, and so I wouldn't want all of the ungrouped ships. I only want the clippers, right?
Yeah, like, and then can you see how to make groups? Like, it has...
Yeah, I see the create groups option.
Perfect. You can also make subgroups, so you can make things, like, affect the entire subgroup. And you can go to, like, when you create them, it lets you change the name, but then you can also, like, change it later with the ID button.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. His Pool Woods. I'm gonna rename to...
Oh. Penthaven Common Transport Company. A root of them. I bet they're already invading our turf.
What have they done? What have they done?
Okay. And then if I click on a ship, can I then assign it to a group? Or do I have to assign it into a group from...
You should be able to click and drag, I think.
Okay. Oh, I see. Alright.
And if you aren't able to, that would be a shame.
Yeah, that would definitely be a shame.
Can't think of a better word in that context. I don't know if there's something funnier I could have said.
It really just goes shame.
Yep. Click and drag sure would be a shame.
Yeah, I'm gonna... I don't think I'm doing any, like, people transport. So, it pretty much... Oh, no, this one does have people transport. Oh, God, it's a clipper and people transport. Oh, terrible. Okay.
The company will be sold off again. Oh no.
Oh no, how terrible.
No one buy it. Oh god.
My finger's gonna slip. Will, I feel it slipping.
No, no! It will lose so much fucking money. We'll gain like 300 vehicles we have to fix. It will break the entire game.
But we just paid off our debt. Alright, we have one passenger freighter. And the rest are transport freighters.
I keep having to do forestation. Pez Pool hates us so much.
Okay, so how do I set this group to be upgraded? How do I set the transport to be auto replace?
So if we go here for freight transport, you see where, like, next to manage list, there's a drop down?
Yes.
Then you should be able to click replace vehicles.
Ah, I see. And I'm going for the Barletta paddle steamer.
Ooh.
There's actually two Barletta paddle steamers, so I might compare and contrast. One is significantly cheaper.
Okay, why is people so mad? Our passenger rating is poor, apparently.
Really?
And I don't know how much money I want to burn reforesting. Actually, you know what? I haven't even been watching and we keep making money, so I'm just going to keep reforesting.
There we go.
Atrocious, it seems.
So what is this? They don't like us for something?
Yeah, each station will have like a rating.
Mm-hmm.
Quick check, Pez Pool. They have like 30 passengers waiting.
Okay.
I don't know. Sometimes they're just mad because like they happen to have a lot of trees and you had to make a rail line, for example.
Yeah. I'm so upset. The bus hasn't come and got me. I almost hit yes. I'm so upset. The daily bus hasn't come in a month.
Yeah. It has been 113 days. Well, it kind of sucks because they're where I decided to build that station, and the whole point is that it's a transfer station. All I've put down is the rail lines.
Yeah. So are they saying that you can't build anymore because you pissed them off?
Yep. It pretty much just happens when you cut down trees and
I
have bad
see.
service.
I see.
How much does that bus that goes there make?
Probably not a whole lot. I just built it.
So we just built a bus and then we... Oh, yeah.
No longer accepts food? Damn you. I mean, I'm pretty sure Leadfield themselves are covered for food at this point. What was that? Oh, that's Malworth that was covered for food.
There's the Nansto Pez Pool, there's the Brinton Pez Pool, and then the other ones are... Oh!
What?
The game did a little bug. One of your transport stations hadn't released vehicles because, like, for some reason it didn't come.
Did I not hit the go on it, or did it just say that it didn't go?
I know it hit go, but like instead of saying they can't leave the depot, they just like go to the mouth of the depot and go back in because normally when you leave something down, the road will just attach.
Oh. I did not know that. Although, of course, they would be slightly miffed at us at that point. We keep telling them the schedule's running on time. I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah.
What do you mean money limit? For the auto renew?
I'm just gonna borrow $600,000 real quick.
Okay.
Because they make a barrier and then they'll start doing it, but like renewing vehicles is a really good way to make money, so.
Like the boat was only 19,000 and we had 100, so I was like, what do you mean? Like, why would that fail? It did not parse in my brain.
I think it's so that they don't take away your building money. They set it to like a certain auto renew threshold.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, a bus.
Ooh, that's fun.
Max speed 24.
8-passenger bus. That doesn't feel super great. Unless you're doing inner city.
Well, what's your current capacity and speed?
I think we're roughly going around 10 or 12. Let me check the ones that I just applied here.
Yeah, because we have some that are... Okay, 10 passengers at 12 kilometers.
Oh,
So you'd be down to, like, double them.
Yeah, down 2 people to double the number, like, double the trips. Okay. I wouldn't be against replacing those vehicles then. Now, which one is a passenger liner? All but passengers, all but passengers, all but passengers. Fish Island Trawler. No, thank you. That's not a passenger liner. I mean, come on. Although I'm pretty sure the passenger liner does go to like a fishing outpost, so it would be thematically appropriate. And the Barletta paddle steamer does take people.
We're getting used to the smell in advance.
Yeah. Look, if you're going here, you're clearly going here to work. So
Ooh, okay, we just went from very poor to poor, and mail for passengers, and then mail just started at very good. So I think if we let Pez Pool sit a while, they'll get happier.
okay.
So I'm gonna make the rail depot.
Look at all that money!
Yeah. You know what? Maybe near Tillybury.
A little bit of Tillybury.
Kind of like a little bit south of there, near the opening of the bay.
Okay.
The Authority likes us, so we should be able to build mostly uninterrupted. You know what? I will have to come up those lines if I want to be able to. You know what? No, one step at a time. I'm just gonna not build for a second and let ourselves make some money.
That's fair. That's fair. There's a coal mine and we can put it on the cum barge. Where would we transfer the coal to? Where?
Be back in just a tick.
Okay. Gonna look for what this needs. Power plant would definitely be a thing. Glassworks factory would be cool. Brick factory, steel mill, aluminum plant. Okay. So do we have anything crazy like that around here? There's the sand pit that I keep wanting to frickin' use, but... Oh, there'd be the brick there. We could probably get it there. All I would have to do is, kind of go pretty far, actually. Wait, where was it? I lost it. There it is. So it'd have to go across here, so to the X-switch buoy, into here, like that way, and then all the way down here. I don't know, there might be something a little bit better on a different coast. Damn you, paper mills.
Why is Pez Pool so mad? There is nothing else we can reform.
Look, apparently we said some rude shit to them at some point. Oh god. The profit on buses is not profitable. I actually missed that last one. Someone was accepting food now? Who's accepting food now? Ooh. New resources found. There's a new oil. There's more oil. We have more oil for our oil fields. Fantastic. Oh, press pool no longer accepts food. Okay. I'm super glad that I have an optometrist appointment soon. Oh wow, that is a fast.
I love Fastnet.
Expensive. Sorry, what was that, Will? The Fastnet?
They got, yeah, paddle steamer.
Yeah, like 720 people. Like that running cost is a little bit high, but like that is pretty solid.
I'm just going to accept the offers of free test vehicles.
Yeah.
Like, alright, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm really glad I have an optometrist appointment next week because I literally had one thing in the top left corner and I had to drag it to the top right to be able to read it.
Ooh.
That's how you know you're doing good.
Having click and drag vision issues.
Yo. I should really go put on my glasses. I called to make the appointment and they're like, okay, so when's the last time you had an appointment? I'm like, oh, yeah, about that. I'm like, let's see, it had been 3 years and then COVID hit, so yeah.
With people that are broken, don't have insurance from their jobs.
Yeah. Just like, not great. No.
Imagine having health insurance. What a world.
Yeah, that would be crazy times.
Imagine being an American, though. Like, the Canadian free healthcare system is basically just like, if you're hit by a car or something, we'll help you out and we won't charge you, but you still have to pay for the ambulance. And yet somehow that's infinitely better than whatever's going on over there.
Yeah, it's like, look, you got shit going on. We won't charge you for this one, but like when you're feeling good, we probably will end up charging you at some point.
Imagine you don't even know what happened. Something takes place in the emergency situation. You wake up, and the first thing you see is someone hovering over you, going, "You've lost both of your legs, and you owe us $200,000."
Oh god, that's so depressing. Oh no, that's so incredibly depressing.
So hey, Americans, either vote or move here. Get out before you mysteriously lose your limbs. I didn't think of the scenario that far out, but healthcare is great.
Yeah. Can't build here, forest in the way.
Oh, that's an industrial forest.
Yeah, I specifically was industry searching for forests that are actually producing wood. There are a couple of industries that are producing wood, but big problem is they don't make any wood. Like there are a bunch of foresters that just don't make any wood.
Oh, it comes in lots. So like they won't have some for a while. Same thing with like the orchards. They only make them once a year, but they make like an insane amount.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm still gonna stick to my incredibly small transport lines and just have these little bus routes with like a truck that goes back and forth.
The way to live.
Yeah. That is so not connected. Wow. It was a bad placement. It was very hilled. I wasn't paying attention. The sun was in my eyes. All around, no good, bad times.
There was shrinkage.
Yeah. All right.
Watching Seinfeld is so weird. I've been like giving it a good watch recently, and half the time you're like, wow, I understand exactly why this was such a groundbreaking show. But then what'll happen is like there'll be something that was so like changing to the way people wrote TV
Yeah.
that it's like you've seen every show riff on it better.
Yeah.
It's just like, is this a plot or are things just happening? And
No,
especially because the
things
whole
are just
marketing is
happening.
about anything. Like,
Teely West no longer accepts cereals. What? It accepts nothing?
what was it?
It was a farm. The farm is gone.
Oh shit! Gotta find a new farm. Was it a livestock farm?
Maybe? I don't remember. It was
Okay, what
probably a
vehicle?
livestock farm. I don't
There's
know
a
where the... How do I... There, this. Vehicles. I had one vehicle going to it that was hauling cereals.
Okay. Was it dropping them off at TV West or picking them up?
It probably was dropping them off. Let me check the route. That is incredibly unhelpful. Okay, Mallhead North was where it was picking stuff up. Wait. Was this doing anything ever? It was go nonstop to Mallhead North and then go to nonstop to Teely West.
And then Mallhead has another one. Grimwell Mines? It's at Grimwell Mines.
What was I doing?
Oh, Grimwell Mines is weirdly named, and that's a livestock farm. And this one is hauling fiber. Wait. Okay, it requires cereals and fiber crops
Okay.
because you're giving them like fertilizer and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
this will
both
no
of
longer
those-
work, so he needs to go back
Yeah.
to the vehicle depot.
But if you go to Prenborn, there's another like grain farm, and so you can have them just like pick up from there instead and resume their route. I don't know why they go to Mallhead North.
I don't know why they go to Mallhead North either. That might have been a misclick or something. Alright, so
Yeah, I think I'm even.
you said Prenborn?
Yeah, unless like multiple things closed down, it should be like really close to Grimwell Mines. Truth be told, it's right near our coverage area.
Yeah. Okay, so that one just requires that. Then, wait, where's the actual farm? Oh, there's the farm. Okay. Yeah, that is actually probably a better location for it.
Man, Pezpool doesn't like us. What does Nantsto think of us? They like us.
How can you not like us?
was really
Utterly ridiculous.
Because then we would need like a lot.
That's fair.
We'd need a lot of money to. Technically, this game does let you bribe them, but.
Station has been demolished. Teely West is no more. I feel like Teely just kind of died. I feel like Teely existed at some point and just fucking died.
Yeah. Just. I mean, that's almost a good sign that we could lose an industry and not really notice until we're like, wait, why isn't this vehicle making money?
Yeah. Well, I noticed because it specifically said this thing no longer accepts cereals. And
Mhm.
I figured like that's usually it's goods and food that they like that a town would say it, but when it was super specific like that, I was like, that can't be right. What's going on there? God. Is there like a mass notify, like get rid of all these notifications that are unprofitable?
God, I wish.
Oh, God.
A lot of the time, it's vehicles that specifically are supplementary in order to enable a profitable line.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, that's a lot of coal. Refrigerated truck. We can move food way faster now.
Okay.
Oh, and we have a mail truck. Oh, that's revolutionary.
I'm going to try and sort this out. If you would like,
That's a game
to organize something for that, that is fantastic. Where is this one? This guy, Duke 41.
I'm trying to make some replacements.
Delete and also delete. And I'll give you your orders. Your orders are to go to Grimwell Woods and drop off at Grimwell Mines. Go. And then vehicle 46 is also busted. What were you doing? 10-ton fiber crop. What was your route? I don't know what fever dream I was in that made this connection route. But like it doesn't work anymore.
It once was. Now it's not.
Yeah.
Alright, I set a bunch of replacement orders for all your vehicles, so next time it'll happen bit by bit. It takes a while because they wait until the next scheduled maintenance, but...
I appreciate that. Mailmobiles! Oh, you're so good at organizing.
I have like 400 to 500 hours in this game, because it's like... When you're at this game stage and later, you don't have to pay attention, but also you can pay attention.
Right.
Oh, we're already making replacements. It's so good.
And I imagine car replacements are just super satisfying.
Well, you can just sit here and watch Pezpool. Like, they've just doubled in speed. Like, things that used to have horses are now... I think this is now petrol, right?
Yeah,
like
we're no longer in the horse and buggy times.
It is 1901. We just have to make it to 1908 for the Honka.
For the Honka?
Oh, yeah. Call me Mr. Tonka, because I bring you the Honka.
I feel a little bit sorry for Grimwell. Because there's a line to the east of it, and there's a line to the west of it, and there's a line to the northwest of it, but there's no line in actual Grimwell.
I didn't see it.
I could set up that line, but it's not an industry, so, you know.
Passenger mail.
Yeah, but that's not... I don't consider that to be a fun industry.
You want twucks.
I want twuck. I want big haul.
As do we all.
Big haul that's not trains, because trains scare me.
That's okay, I'll just sit here and run over all the cars.
Alright, industry directory.
You're like... It's non-regional, it's just like industry to industry as close as possible. So like...
Yeah.
Technically, our trucks are showing up like across the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're everywhere. I just slap these down wherever I see a connection.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I updated our rail lines like a while ago, and it cost us a decent amount of money that we're making back.
Right.
But it's the difference between like our trains going like 80 and our trains going 120. And holy shit.
That is significant. That is huge.
Oh, freight transport can't carry oil. Might need to separate the boats out that can carry oil.
Oh no! Okay. So the auto renew for it failed?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll look in the boating.
There's so many more trucks. I love it. They're moving so much faster. Is people happy yet? They still find us atrocious. Maybe this is lost. Maybe I just blow this and take the hit. There's no point in paying all that real estate if they're going to oppose it. So if I do that, obliterate it all, what does the town think of me that I got now that I got rid of it and reforested? Still atrocious. Okay.
That's livestock, so that's not a failure.
It's just NIMBYing. Do you know how much money we could make this town? Oop.
You're just being selfish.
I accidentally just blew a bunch of stuff up, so I'm just gonna fix this and let them be mad for a second.
Perfect.
I found a different tool. Turns out it was the explosive. But you know what?
Explosives are always worth it. That's fish. Which one was the oil? There we go. Liters of oil. Transport number 7, you're an oily boy. Replace vehicle. Okay, so that... Yeah, that one doesn't work for... Freighter? All but passengers, tourists, and mail. A bit expensive. But we
Okay,
have the
Mom?
cheaper one.
A couple of these cities really like us, so I'm gonna try doing the facility there instead. Might have better luck.
That's fair. I like that it has under propulsion 4 fully rigged masts for the Clipper.
Fully rigged. Makes a winky face.
Yeah. Rigged for your pleasure. That's not what I want.
That's why people are always like, "Hey, sailor," which is a pickup line that no one has used in.
I
Like,
so want to use that as a pickup line at some point in my life.
It's a ballsy pickup line because it assumes that you're talking to a sailor.
Yeah.
You can't assume that. That's a niche job.
It is quite a niche job. Maybe you just want them to be sailors. Maybe it's like it's a little bit weird though at that point. You're kind of projecting your fantasy onto other people, which is never really good.
Could you imagine you're a sailor and it's like, okay, I've been learning to work ships, you know, I live on a seaside town. I want to help out the port. I'm ready. And then they're like, all right, this is the thing they don't tell you about the job, though. People have a weird kink about it. Like, what?
Yeah, people are actually horny as fuck about it. It's just, I don't know.
The people are just...
Well, I have found probably the perfect sand pit. It is right next to a cement works.
Oh, you gotta!
like, they are literally touching.
Like tip to tip?
Tip to tip. Like, even their output, like, look at city search for Plesbridge. And then look south of Plesbridge for the sand pit. It's got like 2,700 people.
Oh yeah, that's just...
Like, literally their sand outflow would be enough to go into their thing.
Honestly, in that case, I would not even make it a truck. I would make it a tram. One of the big industrial fuckers. Just,
Okay.
If you stand as big and heavy, like... Just haul it.
I'm gonna go a little bit further out for that.
Themselves. We might as well.
There we go. Alright. That's still a road vehicle though, right? The tram?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do that. Oh, so weird. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What?
What's weird?
No,
Nervous now.
just this entire setup is just so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Tram. Where do I see those?
It's separate. Like next to roads, but you don't have any signals or anything. It's basically just like, and you can put them on top of roads.
Steel card lines. Okay. Gotcha. Is that capable of turning around? I don't actually know. Oh, the freight car station is a different thing. Okay. There we go. And it is a different depot. Love that it just has a giant ass capacitor on it, on top of it for the streetcars.
It's how you tell the difference. It has a big thing that goes fucking vorp.
Yeah. Alright, so we got an 080 Kessel Industrial Tram.
I think that's the best one we have.
Yeah. It's certainly gonna vorp the most.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get that one.
Also, we are now massively in debt just because last year it's like a bunch of it is construction, but we also spent a massive amount on new vehicles.
Yeah.
And it's like it's one of those bittersweet things where it's like, I know that that's what investment is, and like this year we're going to be just eating money.
Yeah.
Or not, just going to be like making money hand over fist, is what I meant to say. But it's still like, ooh. Ooh.
Did it fill up? I feel like it didn't. Oh no. There's 4 tons of sand. I'll give it a moment to finish unloading its cargo. It is empty. It's not turning around, Will. What have I done?
Oh. I've completed my transfer station.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna wait until we pay off some debt before I start like letting my delivery vehicles sit, because they're one of those like that's a key thing. When you're shipping food and goods, it's not terribly profitable like the final product, but that's the stuff that builds the cities. So it expands your customer base like 1-to-1. So if you want to ship or truck goods in using roads, there's now one for like the upper section of the continent.
Right. Why?
And then
Why is that
work on
not working? What did I break? How did I break?
Do you have a nearby city?
Plesbridge. The tram seems to be just stuck at the station and not turning around.
Oh, it needs one more on either side, because it needs a turnaround.
Okay, so it needs another road in front like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then Plesbridge means is going to need to like
it went
do
to
a
the
wiggly?
it went to the mines just fine. I don't.
Did it?
Yeah, it picked up sand and brought it over. Yeah.
Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah.
I guess that worked.
All right, my confusion is understandable in this instance.
Well, it's never worked for me, but
Yeah.
$80. What else you got, Plesbridge? They've got 71. This thing carries 20. Oh yeah, we're gonna.
Fuck ton of oil refinery there. Aluminum plant, but no. There's a lot of oil refineries here. No oil, sadly. Yeah, that's a bit too far for oil. What are you? Oh no, the cement works. Nice. The places that I assume would need something almost never need the thing that I assume that they would need. Like, I'm constantly like, brickworks. They'd need sand, right? No, they just want coal. They just need to fire the bricks. That's all they need.
I wonder about that sometimes.
What?
Like, if it's like that for a reason, or if it's just a weird quirk of the system.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think that, like, you would want that done, right? But, like, maybe it's like a cement works is meant to take sand from sand pits from far away, and then, like, brickworks are always built on brick fresh dirt or something.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Like, that is like a solid... It's a solid weirdness to the entire system. But now we have building materials being produced, so that's cool. Once, you know, people give a shit about their houses, that'll be pretty sick. A food processing plant right next to a coal mine? What can go wrong? The fuck are these? We got radio towers here now. Fancy. And a tiny tree.
Okay, I'm gonna pay off 300,000 in debt so that we can just not have to pay as much interest. It's minor, but
That's fair. That's fair. I'm going to continue to set up small industry that will make us money.
yeah.
I'm going to nickel and dime us into wealth. And then you can use that wealth to get us even more wealth.
Well, this time around, unlike the first stream of this, I think I am, now that we have enough of a network, I am going to stick to Rails. So if you want me to train things over land, I'll train things over land.
Okay, okay.
But, like, otherwise, if we want to make money, you gotta start sending things to my transfer stations so I can get things direct.
You gotta tell me what you want sent to those transport stations. And I'll get it there. Don't
Yep,
you worry.
food and goods.
What?
If you send anything, or even better, redirect any food and goods on the upper peninsula to Nansto, or if you can ship them,
Mm-hmm.
then I can redistribute them in an organized manner to cities.
Okay, okay. I can do that.
And then there's not really a reason to do it with train on that central island, but if you wanted to replicate a transfer station that goes from ship to cargo, that could work. I could also use ISR with the like train things to make some buildings or whatever, but that's just for the look.
Yeah.
Like, come on, look at the station. Look at it. Look at it.
One sec, I'm setting up another transport.
It's beautiful.
There we go. I found a fruit plantation right next to a brewery.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. Alright. You'll tell me to look at Grimly? I'm looking at Grimly. Now, honestly, Grimly is a work of art.
Between Malworth and Nansto.
Oh. Yes.
The thing I love about Grimly is that we have multiple competitors, but we're still doing fine.
Yeah.
Because that just makes the city pretty, you know? Like it.
That Nansto transfer is sexy as hell.
Right. Full intermodal. Ship
Yeah.
to train, train to truck, truck to ship.
Okay, so you wanted me to send to Malworth or to Grimly? Which one?
Transfer station. And then I'll make delivery
To the transfer
ships.
station? Okay.
Or, not delivery ships, delivery trains to the 3 towns.
Okay. Alright, I can connect up some food. There's definitely some foodstuffs over here. Wait. Fucking Malworth has foodstuffs. I mean, I can redirect more, definitely, but like...
Redirect more would be excellent, honestly.
Yeah, like, there's literally a cannery in Malworth. So...
Well, that's why I was looking at it, and I was like, they can, because it's like there's an easy start to it.
Yeah. Okay. So any sort of food resources that the cannery would take would be acceptable, or like
Well, the
livestock,
cannery-
fish, raw, like just food in general?
There's a specific food resource that the cannery makes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Where were I have food? There's livestock over there. Hey, Range Cat. How's it going? We're setting up stuff. Where are you going? Oh, it's my oil buoy. I see. The oil boy. Where's my other... I had one going to this dock, didn't I? Oh god, that has so many tons of fish. We may need more of that. Just getting to the cannery, we need better transport. Because we have 1.2 kilotons of fish.
Oh yeah, I think maybe even like that might be another industrial tram that goes clean through the town.
Yeah.
You can build them.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, I could set that up.
I'll just adjust this truck station slightly so that it's
Oh no.
then it has a turnaround.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We're running a little tight on budget.
Yeah, that's not going too good. That is definitely not looking so hot.
In the black again.
Yep. We're all good. Alright. Are we both just spending money trying to... We're trying to make the rails kiss?
That's 100% what we're doing. We're making
Okay, I'll just let you do it.
Well, I just sent out 2 of them. There's one more train from this stop, and then that's at capacity, but those are going to be expensive, so like it does behoove both of us for me to stop spending so much fucking money.
That is true. But in the meantime, I will continue to try to spend money to build the path.
Maybe we just take a little more debt.
What's a little bit more debt amongst friends?
Yeah. You know, like we're in a building period.
Yeah. Also, this is going to be so fucking annoying to get this tram put in with all the road vehicles that it's going to sass us about.
I know.
Like, I'm literally going bit by bit to put this fucking thing in.
Yeah.
It's like when you... Have you ever been, like, the pedestrian when there's a car trying to turn right and you're just walking along the path?
Oh my god. Okay, so the viewers and listeners might not know, but like I walk with a cane, which is also like I get dirty looks because I'm a very fit, young, chronically ill person.
Yeah.
Like I'm not very fit for a person. I'm like a regular guy.
You have what is known as a invisible disability.
Exactly. So like I carry a cane for posture. And man, the looks people get. I swear, it's affected the way that like people are in traffic. I have to look both ways because it's like there's some people who have that weird motive of like, oh, how many points?
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that it's like, if someone else was like, oh yeah, when you start having like a visible mobility aid, cars get more scarily close to you. Like, that sounds like a cartoon evil thing that would never happen, but it's like, oh, sure enough.
Yeah, sure enough. That fucking happens. That I would definitely believe that drivers would just get super fucking close to you for no reason. Just to be assholes.
And especially trucks.
Oh god, yeah.
It's confirming my prejudices, you know?
Yeah.
That tram?
We've got tram! Oh, it needs to turn around. Shit. Hang on. I can do this. Yeah! There it goes. Chugging away.
Gotta get dude.
I love the fucking industrialness of this goddamn tram line. But it has to make a lot of money on that. That is a short trip, and like it'll just keep zipping back and forth way quicker than anything else is going to.
Okay, I'm gonna tweak your food delivery so it drops it at the transfer instead.
Fair enough.
It's for the people.
It's for the people, and not your own ego.
Well, it is good.
It's for the good of the everyone and the transfer line.
Mhm.
Oh wow, they have a lot of passengers waiting.
I love watching, like, all the constant little ping, ping, ping of, like, just the truck lines where it's like, oh, you made $80, you made $80, and then it comes in and it's like, you made $11,000.
Yeah, like, holy shit, that is incredible.
Right next to the cannery, there's fruit and a brewery.
Yeah, I know. I set up Malworth East to grab the fruit and bring it to the brewery. Wait, no, that's not that. Where did I bring the brewery to?
Oh, did I? Malworth to Malworth East. Fitted for fruit. So if I...
Yeah,
Instead
I
of
believe
Mal-
I set that up as well as... it should be going to Franborough with the brewery. Franborough... Yes, accepts fruit.
Okay.
No, Plesbridge! Plesbridge!
You do?
Plesbridge, I just built you. Oh no, the farm is gone. The livestock farm is gone. It no longer accepts cereal because the livestock farm is gone. It's fine. Everything is good with the system that we set up with the tram.
We could just close the entire line and refund the rails.
Nah. Profit this year. Look at that. $318 in profit this year. That's
Okay, yeah.
fantastic.
You know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
For the little tram that could, the little tram of monotony. I think it's doing great. Cranbrook Woods now accepts food. Okay. Interesting. They accept food, but they make food.
I guess there's a grocery store right next to it.
Yeah, probably. Tilbury Transfer now accepts goods. Okay. How do we actually make goods? what is the industry mapping on goods?
It's the end result of like a bunch of different industry chains. So you can take wood, make it into wood products, and then that you can bring to a furniture factory for goods. You can take wood, turn it into paper mill, and then turn that into goods.
I see.
You can. I'm trying to remember if there's anything for plastic. I know that you can make you can get steel, glass, and dyes at a factory that make goods. There's a bunch of things that make goods.
Okay. Yeah, there is a factory in Malworth, towards the south end, that does make goods, and we could ship those goods. But it already looks like our competitor is doing that. But we could do it better.
Yeah, we can. I think you can actually click their stations if you want to, like, industrial espionage it.
There are currently 740 passengers waiting at that station.
Oh, it's just a passenger station.
Apparently.
Well, damn, there's no competition. Let's do it.
Like, fuck, alright. But they have a dock there, but I'm not seeing anything.
Sorry, they just. I realized that was a loud exhale. They released the Consolidation 2, and that's like the perfect heavy freight vehicle. Continue.
Well, feel free to upgrade when, we're not heavily in debt.
That's what the auto renews for.
Yeah.
That's the point of it. Like it.
Yeah. It doesn't bankrupt you, like I would.
Mm-hmm. Or I would. Both of us. We're bankrupting
each other. Both of us would 100% bankrupt each other. Just for funsies. Alright, so how do we want to steal this? I mean, I guess...
Where are you?
That doesn't supply it. I'm looking at the Malworth factory to get goods probably over to the transfer station, right?
Malworth?
Yeah.
Where's... Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what? If I drop deal there, eventually, not right away, but down the line, you could truck it, and then that would increase its productivity. Because there's along my line, there's a steel mill. I would just need coal and iron.
Okay. Well, iron, wasn't there an iron mine? Yeah, there's an iron ore mine. To the east of Malworth. So you want me to get that going? To your transfer station as well?
If you just ship goods direct, it'll produce them no matter what. But
Right.
then iron is anything super heavy, rail is really good for, so I can move the iron. I just need to find a coal source. And then with rail, distance is nothing.
Distance is arbitrary, yeah.
So it's not on that line. Is it on the line to the south? Is there coal?
I could ship coal in, potentially.
That could work. It could go right to the transfer station.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see one.
In which case, still worth taking the train for the iron. I would make an iron direct train, and then a steel train that comes from the transfer station, so I'll have to expand the transfer station a little. What a tragedy.
Oh no, how awful. Wow, there are a lot of buoys. AI really likes their buoys.
Oh, they love them. It's an AI, they have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
So they're just like, oh, game's wonderful. Oh, walk into a wall? I love it.
Love walking into a wall. Alright, let's get a dock up and running then. That's a waterway. That's not dock at all. Dock. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a little jimmying for this, but should be fine. Unless I wanted to do some terraforming to get the water to be closer to the mine. But that seems a little bit excessive.
You can build canals for cheaper.
Canals, you say?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, so I hold shift and then drag. It would cost flat land required. Okay. Okay, that would be a little bit expensive. And then I would have to build, I'm assuming, a lock right here. How much would a lock cost? Another 3,000. All right, and then there. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We could get this going. We need a couple of locks, but we could have it.
Yeah. Is it better if I just throw a? How close is it to my lane? To my line? Could I throw a train down?
Oh, it's literally on the other side. Like, you have to go super far south. It's in Marningworth.
Let's see. Marningworth. Okay, I see it. I see the. Oh, you can build. You can build a lift lock right into like one of those existing. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you have all that existing stuff, you build up one level. Because I think. Do you see where I just made 2 blocks?
Yeah, that would be the lock, right?
Yeah, you have to build one on each side, and then it enables the lock.
Okay.
That's how you would do that.
Really? I mouse over the hill bit, and it looks like it'll place it.
You're wrong.
I mean, it could be that you just needed that to exist to also do it at some point as well.
Oh no, you still can. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna take the hit for that. Just we got money.
Yeah, fuck it. It'll come back. One of the insurance payouts of constantly hitting people.
Yep.
Okay.
Because
So,
they have brain damage. You see.
yes. So did you want something coming in from the north section, or like the actual bay area, or do you want it coming in from the river?
Well, as long as the boat can make the right, because like there, I think going from the river is cheaper. You don't have to build as many canals because there's the existing river. You just
Right.
need to make a lift. You just need to make a lift lock at the river mouth, or any elevation changes within it.
Oops, I did not mean to do that.
As long as the boat goes like with a transfer order instead of just point A, point B,
Right.
then it'll drop off all the coal even though there's nothing that accepts it. Because if it just goes like that by default, I think it drops it at the brick factory. Be back shortly.
No lift lock needed, bitch. Let's go. I found the exact tiling for it. That's great. Okay. Let's get us. Where is it? The Cumbry. Is there cheaper? Yeah, there is. Oh, that does not haul nearly enough coal. I want to haul lots of coal. How much coal you got here? You got tons of coal. Well, actually, you only produced 6 last month. Yeah.
Don't you love infrastructure?
Okay. Question. Do we want a little Cumbry that will haul 600 tons of coal, or a little Cumbry that'll haul 140 tons of coal?
I think that we got enough free cash that we should do a conversion on the fly, see which one's better.
Okay. Because, like, what I'm thinking of is the production last month for this coal mine was 6 tons of coal.
I think you start there, and then they start adjusting their production when they know that they're getting, like, proper service.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go for the big guy. We're gonna go big.
I mean, you're not gonna go home.
No, hell no, I'm already home. I live here. This is my existence.
Reminds me of, like, there's a lot of things that are dated, but I still find really funny, even though they're problematic, right? And one of them is, like, it's in one of the Futurama movies, and they're, like, scaling the building.
Oh, right.
They come across a couple of people making out, and then Bender goes, "Get a room!" And they're like, "We're in a room!" And he goes, "Then lose some weight."
That is pretty amazing, yeah. Question. Do I need to buoy up the river?
Does it seem like your ship could find its way if they saw, like, a straight line?
I mean, I don't really know, because, like, we have the Marthing docks.
I'm looking,
like,
to see how it goes.
You're willing to see how it goes? Alright. Because at that point, we do have just a straight shot all the way across. It would be easy line of sight.
Yeah.
I might add a buoy in the middle of the water just because fuck it.
Yeah, I think you got it. I don't know what else to tell you. Just that good ideas continuously, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think you got most of the game.
I understand some things about this game.
Alright, so the steel mill has a station. Make a station at the ore mine here.
Full cargo, unload all. What's it doing? Okay, it's figuring it out. It keeps turning around.
Oh? Oh yeah, buoy.
Buoy? Okay.
I'm not sure if it's orders. Maybe it's like you can skip orders so it starts at the right point in its schedule.
Right. Okay, so if I do... Am I gonna have to buoy this entire river?
Oh, good question. I don't really know how to answer that.
I'm just gonna fucking buoy the entire river. This river's been buoyed. There.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah, boy! I'm just gonna completely reset its orders then, because this is gonna be a huge faff no matter what.
Mhm.
There we go. Let's see. So go to. I'm gonna start there, even though I hate it. But like, it needs to be passed to the docks, and then passed out of the docks.
I feel like the moment you said "go to," like there was a long, settled, like side of the forehead vein that twitched as a programmer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Like anytime you have to add a parentheses or a semicolon, it's like they're making solid snake noises. Like,
I like parentheses and semicolons. They're fun. Wait, unload, and then I'll have you buoy back.
I was about to start a rail line, and then they started building a coal mine.
There. 16 orders later. Maybe it'll figure it out this time.
So we're gonna need an insane amount of coal anyways. But, like, they just interrupted my construction by building a coal mine very, very close.
Do we need a lock or something here? What the fuck's going on? Oh, we do need a lock. Interesting. That is impossible to see. It figured it out.
The train!
Alright, so it might not have been the buoy issue. It might just have been a lock issue. But we have only one lock for it to travel through, so that's efficiency right there.
That is pretty good. Got time to buy several very expensive trains.
I'm just watching our cash flow drop.
Just like, no, there goes $80,000. Like, I fully understand why it's like, oh god, I don't want to touch trains, because it's like... I know you don't drink much, but like, people describe Guinness in a way that just makes me want more Guinness when they explain why they don't like Guinness. They're like, oh, it's so heavy. It tastes like it's just bread. And I'm like,
there's so much detail and intricacy in its planning, and you have to think about, like, you have to think about railway signals and all of that nonsense.
You have to add buffers, you have to make, like, turnarounds.
You have to worry about roads and other traffic issues that it might come up. Like, oh god.
Yeah. I will say, like, I'm taking advantage of the fact that, like, I've played this game a lot and I know a bit of the meta. Yeah. Because otherwise, it would be wiser for me to make row stations. But I don't want to make row stations.
No.
There's no room to row and row. Besides,
there's
you want to relieve the
people dying in train crashes.
And it's like, it's their own fault. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, the city literally built a road to the docks that's causing everyone to get killed. Oh, there goes another.
Yeah, we made a... In a court of law, you could prove that this is not our fault. We made an entire bridge.
And there's signals! There's signals, people! Come on!
It's okay, it's 1904. We just gotta last 4 more years. And then we get the Awoogas. And they'll start being able to make mistakes in a fast enough way that they can get off the track.
Why did Oily Boy fail to auto-renew? Money limit. Oh, fucking money limit. God damn it. Don't worry, you'll stop being a clipper eventually, Oil Boy.
We got 100,000 in play, which isn't enough, but like, given all the experimental things we've been putting together, it might not hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's that real frustration of we have no money, but we're clearly still making money. It's like, please. Although, you could always do the classic. Go into your vehicles, do sort by profit last year.
Yeah.
Just like, get rid of the poor performers. Double up on the good performers.
I mean, I might want to, because Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of these vehicles telling me that they weren't profitable last year.
I'll take the last 100,000 if you wanna. Like, that's a very good use of that in order to... Like, if you came to the bank with this plan, they would be like, yeah. You plan on one-to-one spending money to make money? Okay.
Okay, yeah, go for it. I'm here for it. Do it.
Hello, Royal Bank of Canada. I have a proven successful investment and I want another.
What? More?
Although knowing how ridiculous the whole financial market is as a millennial, I'm sure that somehow they would find a way to say no.
Yeah, they definitely would.
Be like, oh, your parents need to sign for it. I know you have an 800 credit rating, but that doesn't mean what it used to.
Hey, 800. I feel like 800 credit rating means nothing anymore. Like, genuinely nothing.
And it's frustrating because the numbers never meant anything.
Yeah.
But, like, god damn. Like, these numbers were invented just a bit ago. And, like, I remember being taught, like, oh, you've got 300, 400, that's bad. If you've got, like, 600 plus, it's good.
Yeah.
And then I was Googling it because, again, like, your credit score is, like, here's the way that I like to put it, right? Like, money isn't real because we all made it up.
Yeah.
But if you can afford rent, money is real all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Right? And it's the same thing with credit scores. Like, it has such a deep and tangible effect on your life, but someone just made it up one day. And it's like, this goes back to, like, the late 80s tops. But it's like, you just changed the number. I have good credit. I tried so hard to get good credit. Now you've just decided it's bad credit. Like,
Honestly, yeah, pretty much.
how much money did you make
brutal.
before you...
Alright. Do I want... Yeah, I think I do want you. Paper. Retrofit. I'm setting up even more industry. This is so incredibly scatterbrained of a system. Like... I literally just like was helping you out and then I was like, oh yeah, that's great. And then as we were talking, I just listed around the map and I found a paper like fucking printing works. I'm like, oh, I could supply that with paper. And then my fucking like my little circle jerk that I set up at the last session, the end result was paper. And it's right nearby. And I'm like, oh, okay, come on, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Like, how can I not do that?
It's closing the loops.
It still has no die, so it can't print anything, but, like, it still creates goods. Speaking of which, where the fuck did dyes get made? Chemical plant. Interesting.
Which then needs oil.
Well, we just so happen to have an oil field right nearby because we got all the way to paper. But like, I don't know where there's a chemical plant.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Lisa needs braces. Chemical plant. Oh, you're nowhere near. Yeah, there's no chemical plants nearby. All right, maybe one day we'll support that industry to get that up and running. But I'll return to trying to get food to the Nanstow transfer station.
This is needless, albeit very minor money burning, but I'm gonna make a little park next to our HQ just so we can see it better.
We made a dent in the tons of fish. We have, in fact, made a dent in the tons of fish. It is now 300 tons of fish. It is no longer 1.2 kilotons of fish.
Good.
Yeah.
That's progress.
That is progress. We'll take that.
There we go. The area around our HQ is much prettier. There's a monolith.
Oh, there's now? Oh, there is a monolith! Look at that! Wow! Great! It's starting to look like a real Google HQ over there.
Monolith!
Monolith! Oh, cool. More bankruptcy. Has the transfer station received a shipment of coal yet? Doesn't show that it has any sitting around.
Yeah, I don't see anything quite yet.
Oh, it's still filling up, that's why. It's trying to full load.
Well, that is ideal. Like, it never hurts to... If you want to for the satisfaction, you can push it, but like...
Yeah. But like, I don't really care. The coal mine is now producing 81 tons of coal. Like, that's... Compared to the 6 it produced last month, like, it's getting there now. It's building up. It's all spooling up.
Mm-hmm. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Still really loving that line. Okay. What the fuck connection was this doing? What are you hauling? You're hauling bauxite over here? For what? The brick factory? Why? It doesn't even...
Is that one of ours, or is that a competitor? Sometimes they do things.
I'm pretty sure that's one of ours.
Huh.
It's a dark green, so I think that's one of ours. But maybe the industry died while we weren't looking.
Yeah, maybe it shouldn't be one of ours anymore.
Yeah, maybe it shouldn't be one of ours anymore. Go to the station, bud. Yeah, I'm
gonna clone one of your food trucks, because there's a bit of a backup. And I want my trains to go.
That's fair.
Because they are filling, bit by bit.
Go, and that station is no more. Because I have no idea why you were hauling bauxite there.
Listen, it was the turn of the century.
Yeah.
Back in the 1800s, it was...
I really feel like there was something there at one point, and now I'm upset that I don't know what it is anymore. Okay. More food. We need more food. More food, more fruit. Papa John's. No.
The coal freighter near Marningworth is at 87. It's almost full. And technically, what does it hold? Let's see. It holds 640 tons.
Okay.
Which I think would be like almost double what a train holds. Trains are just way faster on land.
Well, yeah. And now that the coal mine is actually spooling up, it should be good.
Yeah, this train can hold 240 tons of coal, and then it takes like 125 steel back.
pretty solid.
So once that ship comes, it should send out like 3 train loads. So then in the Malworth area, there is that new coal mine, so you could set up a truck. And then if you have one waiting to full load at the transfer station for steel,
Wait,
you
in
could
what
send-
area? Sorry, in what area are you talking about?
Malworth.
Okay, there were... Oh! Oh, you set up a coal mine there? Or
No,
did
it appeared.
it appeared magically? Okay.
Yeah, you remember when I was trying to build a road and then it just like an industry appeared right in the middle of my rail line?
Yeah.
That was a coal mine.
I see. Well, interesting. How convenient that there just so happens to be a coal mine and a bricks factory super nearby. I'm going to just, yep.
Come is moving.
Cum is finally moving. Excellent.
Yep. It's negotiating the winding river. Entering the lift locked. Oh, there we go. It's in the bay.
Hopefully it can navigate the bay.
So many buoys.
So many buoys there. With you.
You're like, oh, that's a little Fartworth Corporation buoy. That's not where I'm going. Oh, that's Grand Fart Railroad. Oh, that's not us. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's the profit one that we want. Okay, cool. Fully load, fully unload, and go. All right. Coal is set up to that station.
Yeah. Is it unload or transfer?
Unload.
Okay, I'll switch it to transfer.
Well, there's also the
'Cause
brick
it-
factory there, so I was wondering if we want
Oh,
to
set
do
up
that.
two. Set up 2 different ones, because then one of them can use the station to deliver to the brick factory, and the other one can use it to transfer.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Because
The boat might also be on transfer. You might want to...
I'll find the cum.
Yeah. The cum's just leaving the lock, so you should be good.
The orders are so complicated, but like once you start to get used to them, they become integral. Where it's like, oh, transfer and leave empty, transfer and wait for a full load. What are we doing?
I may have changed the name on the boat.
Now I gotta look. Yep. I can live with that, I think.
I mean, it's accurate. It's exactly what it is.
It's 1906, 2 years to Awooga.
So close. We will awooga soon.
I'm gonna send out this delivery early. Just because I want this train to go.
That's fair. Oh, and look at it go.
Unique. Oh, that's fast.
Mowel on the Sea now accepts good. Holy shit, Mowel on the Sea got big. It's gonna devour the other towns. It's gonna be a fucking Toronto situation going on this island.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Damn you, money lemon.
Yeah. I think in the 30s we get planes, and then we'll be able to set up an airport.
Ooh, that would be huge. I'm definitely setting up the first airport in fucking Mowel on Sea.
Yeah. I gotta take the reins here and make sure that the
Oh, go for
the
it.
food comes from Farnborough Brewery.
Go for it. Feel free to correct any lines that you see.
We gotta feed our people.
The food must
They're
be.
hungry.
Okay. Trying to find more farms by the sea. Or anything that can, be fed into the cannery.
True.
Unless we just go hard on more fish.
Well, so far, let's see. Yeah, I might duplicate another food truck just because, like,
Yeah, that's fair.
it's good looking.
We can foodie it. We can definitely foodie it.
Big load is going. The big load's almost there.
Let's go, big load. I kind of love this, like all the mods that we have installed for this, because it's making it very accurate to how towns actually get established. Because you look at a small town and it's just like, yeah, but they don't produce anything. So, like, there's no real reason for us to do anything.
Can't believe they released the Atlantic without letting us test it. How rude!
How rude of them. What the fuck?
Can't believe this.
I want Atlantic.
Wait, why do we still have Americans on the standard line? Jesus! They only go like 80.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm assuming you're talking about trains. I had no idea what the hell you were talking about.
Can't believe damn Americans.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, making a funny joke. All right, cool. It's just kind of like nodding my head along, like yes. Yeah, definitely. Those darn Americans, how dare they?
There was a train called the American, so
Okay, good to know. Ooh.
big load's hitting the transfer station. Oh! It's unloading.
Oh man. Big Load just unloaded all over that train station.
It's too much for the train. It's all over. Okay, we have to stop this joke.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that joke. But there's still 400 tons for it to haul. For the train to haul. That's so
And
good.
One heavy D number 14. You can click it and you can expand it if you want it in a side window. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm
I want to see
watching
that
it.
money.
I want to see that. While I scroll around looking for farmland to set up. It's not there, so maybe I want to set up. What do you need? Livestock, fish, and steel. But you don't produce any of that. So you're...
I know I said we were done with this joke, but the big load is entering the tunnel.
Wait, already? That seemed like a really fast trip.
Well, we reached a tunnel section along the road. We're now hitting the edge of Plead Field.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh, I thought you were talking about the ship.
Yeah, if that's the case, I'm gonna need more trains, goddamn.
Yeah, that thing hauls. Well, like maybe not. It might not because it'll still take a while to fill up the big load. You know, it takes a while to reset, right?
You just checked the... I just checked the testicles, and this load is... There's already like 300 tons waiting for the 640, so...
Like, look at the Grisney's freighter that just became available. I'm sorry, it only hauls 300 tons of coal? Pathetic. Nothing.
I can't handle loads like ours, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
$65,000.
Oh, that's good shit. Oh, that's real good shit. Okay. We're living the best life now. If only I could find more fucking coastal farmland. I take livestock. Anything. Jesus. Okay, there is a coastal livestock here. We could do some fun stuff with that.
Holy shit. I am a strong proponent of shunting.
What do you mean of shunting? What?
Sometimes when I have a big load and I'm coming home after a long trip, someone helps me, I get them to shunt me right up. It's when you use one mode of transportation to haul things halfway and then switch to another load and move it the rest of the way.
Right, okay.
Like if it's a one transfer thing, it could be like you shunt over land a short way to hit the shipyard and then you like carry that to the port, right?
Right. Yeah, like I could do that, but I don't want to. That's too complex for my smooth brain.
Brain too smooth.
Brain too smooth. Your
Cannot
brain.
do.
Your brain wrinkles. Ugly.
Oh, a Frisco Bay freighter! I like the name Frisco.
That is a solid name. Where the fuck is a place to put the goddamn dock in this canal?
Oh, you might need to make an uphill portion so that it's raised. And then it like overhangs.
Oh, really? What a weird system. Alright, I've accidentally selected the land terraforming tools multiple times. I can do this. There we go. We got a dock now.
I just want to say, by pure coincidence, I love that the big load delivers to the transfer station and it's picked up by Heavy Express D, or Heavy Freight D.
Yeah, that is That is pretty fucking amazing. I do love that. Alright, we're gonna take Holland livestock to a whole nother level here.
I'd always steal the line for WAP from Cardi B, be like, park that Big Mac truck right in my little garage. When you're hauling heavy cargo and doing transport stuff, it's like all sex metaphors.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
If you ever listen to much jazz, like, not
jazz?
the arcade stuff, but like the pop jazz,
Yeah.
the go-to that they all use is like food is sex.
Right, yeah.
And then you look at the number of songs that are about food and you're like, oh god. And I will say, relevant to stream, because it's 1907.
Yeah.
Jazz is being born.
Yeah. Jazz is a thing. We like jazz. We stand jazz here. Alright, I've set up a livestock farm. Would you like me to send that to the transport or to the Malworth docks to go to the food station?
I think docks to food station might work, but you could route it through our terminal if you want to move it away from Malworth.
Maybe. I do kind of like all, because like it would be going to the Farnborough Woods like cannery, so I do like the idea of us having another tram picking up livestock going to the same cannery on the same line, just kind of like in a big loop. Okay, so if we're doing that... Dirty docks to there. Back to here. That honestly should be fine. Hopefully. So you are going to be full load and full unload. And say go. Alright, we got another big load. This one is a live big load.
Gotta load live. If we're from a production company, that's maybe what we are. Big loads live.
I do love the idea of that.
I love when like so many bands and like punk artists have some kind of LLC like that because they have to register it to work as a company and all that, but like they're punks and they don't want to do it.
Yeah. They're obeying the law because they want money, but like they're gonna be shits about it.
And it's funny because like they're allowed to register these corporations as plenty of crazy shit, so it's like one day you'll look and it's like they'll get sued, and then in all the documents they have to be like Big Cum Limited is being sued for.
Fucking Big Cum LLC.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll supply cereals and crop fiber over here, possibly. Okay. But they only need... Their max is 292, so they don't need big load limited. They just need, you know, whatever they can get.
So I found the lyrics. I had to search around because some of them are more subtle. But this is by Fats Waller. It's called All That Meat and No Potatoes.
Nice. I like it.
Now, you tell me if this is about sex or not.
My answer is going to be yes.
All that meat and no potatoes just ain't right, like green tomatoes. Here I'm waiting, palpitating, for all that meat and no potatoes. Hold me, or where is it? All that meat and no potatoes, all that food to the alligators. Hold me steady, I am ready, for all that meat and no potatoes. I don't think that peas are bad. With meat, most anything goes. Now look into the front. I'm fit to fight, 'cause woman, you know that mess ain't right. All that meat and no potatoes just ain't right like green tomatoes. When I'm steaming, I'm really screaming. All that meat and no potatoes.
This is so confusing to me. Oh, god damn it. Alright. I was trying to listen to that while also setting up orders for a ship, and I'm just like, this is mental overload with all the meat and no potatoes.
Refit to potatoes.
Refit the potato! Load, unload, and go. Thronborough now accepts cereal. That's good because I just set up a cereal line. If they really want cereal, I can ship cereal to Thronborough.
You're gonna have so many cornflakes.
So many cornflakes. The safety streetcar. Is that to address all the issues that they've been having? Like,
we now go 43 kilometers.
all right, you are no longer allowed to drive. You must go into this streetcar that we have specifically designed so that you won't kill yourself doing this.
It's not like anybody ever sued us for this, but like, damn, you keep getting killed.
This town wants food, but the shipment has food, so should I just ship them like an inch forward to deliver food? I
would use a truck, honestly.
Yeah.
Not worth a sheep.
Oh,
Just too
no,
much.
I meant like, yeah, just a truck, like literally one tile away. Because
yeah,
it's in Gothwaite Springs. They said they need food, but there's a brewery producing food right there. And it's like, guys, you have the station.
But they don't have the truck. We can fill a niche.
I guess we need to fill a niche. Alright, I'll fill a niche. I can do that. Let's see. We need a food hauler. Let's get some food hauler. Icebox. Refrigeration truck. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually... it's much worse.
Oh, yeah?
5 tons of food at 24 kilometers an hour. 8 ton versus 8 tons of food at 26 kilometers an hour. Like, I would love to switch to truck, but this is just objectively better.
Hmm.
And go.
Okay, our debt's maxed out. We have 260 in the bank. How do you feel if I repay 100,000 and then I use whatever we have left to duplicate the most profitable passenger lines?
I love that idea. I'm here for it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
They're celebrating the first truck to go to Gothwaite Springs and deliver food from the factory that is right next to them. It's so dumb. Fiber crops. Okay. The best part about this is there's so many industries that when we lost an industry before, it didn't feel bad at all. like in those setups where we're like, why is there aluminum ore being transported to like nowhere? That felt good. Oh wait, what the fuck? I just looked back in at one of those places, and there is an aluminum plant nowhere near where I fucking put the station.
It's kind of weird.
Maybe it just got rebuilt or something? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I don't really like it.
Well, in happier news, I set up a train that waits for a full load of coal and then waits for a load, if available, of steel. And now it's like coming back to the station with a half load of steel, and it's like, yeah.
Nice.
So I think we just need a truck to take the steel to the factory, and then a truck to bring the goods from the factory to transfer at the station. Then there's that line.
For which area is that?
Malworth.
Malworth, okay. I'm just going to quickly set up this steel production, actually, over here.
We're making money.
We're making the money. Making profit. Big boy profits. I need a hopper.
That's my hip hop name. My
I need
pen
a
name.
hopper.
Oh no, what was the thing you said right before that? Big boy profits.
Bold of you to assume that I remember anything that I said at all, ever.
Oh yeah, full streamer brain.
Yeah, full streamer brain. I don't remember shit. I don't even know what I have to connect in Malworth. I just know I need to connect something in Malworth.
Ooh, steel from the transfer station to the factory, and then goods from the factory to the transfer station.
Okay.
Full load on food, and full load transfer the goods to the station, and then it'll pick them up whenever there's an available train.
Got it. Malworth. That doesn't. Okay.
There's like 4 trains on the A line. I don't know if I could add any more. It's our most profitable line, but like, how many trains can I put down?
The answer is as many as needed. Vehicle 41, be more profitable, please. I had to completely redo your entire line. Be more profitable.
I mean, you could always just go then perish and cut them off.
But they're producing. They just might need a retrofit to something fancier. Although they're already a car, so I don't really know how much more fancy they can get. Are you doing full load trips? Like 5 tons of cereal? You're not doing full load trips. Do full load trips. Oh, well, that's why you're not fucking profitable. That doesn't exist anymore. Fucking, why is everything over in Grimwell disappearing? There are 2 lines that were supplying goods there that are no longer needed. They're doing nothing. Yeah. Not profit, then die, apparently. That's what's going on here. Well, I don't need these stations anymore. These stations are useless.
Well, the year is 1908. Sometime this year, they're going to release the Model T.
Ooh, exciting.
So I'm going to keep an eye out, see if I see them on the road, but you tell me if you get any Awoogas.
I will tell you if there are an Awooga afoot. There. That line is super dead. We are now out of Grimwell because it was not profitable of an industry. The AI can fight over passenger transport there. We have better things to do.
You want the bus? Take the bus.
Yeah, take the fucking buses. I don't care.
Look, we did what we could, alright?
We're transporting that good shit. We're transporting the goodest of shit. We don't need your stuff anymore. Also, what hauls goods? I thought it would be a flatbed, but no.
Box truck.
Box truck. Ah. We only have one box truck. Oh, wait. No. That's bus, not box. Alright. Well, that's the only one.
Well, there we go.
There. Over to the transfer station.
Which, like, we got a couple of different vehicles that are filling up. It's pretty good.
Full load, and then I need to set it for transfer. There. And go. We'll see if we need more of those. We can just copy that line. It should be fine.
Yeah.
I can't believe we actually did a full, well, almost a full process of goods for the factory. Like, that's insane. Smallworth no longer accepts goods. I wonder why. Gothwaite Central no longer accepts cereal because it now has food. Okay. Cool. We're so spread out, it's very weird. How is this doing? Here are the livestock, right? Okay. What What the fuck ship is this? The SS Janet Stevenson. Oh, they got a fastnet. They have a passenger transport that's just a huge ass paddle boat. That's great. Uh-oh. We lost a Will. He'll be back. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? Hey, buddy.
Open letter to phone designers. If your phone dies while being used while plugged in,
Yeah.
you have failed to design a phone.
Yeah, okay. I've had that problem several times. It is usually not a problem with the phone. It's usually a problem with the charger. Like, what is it plugged into?
It is a charger connected to a brick, connected to a power bar.
It is likely either the cable is shit, or the power supply isn't getting enough power. I don't know. I'm not.
So I'm going to take my original statement and change it to a Mad Lib. If you design power bars or cables,
Yeah.
see previous statement.
Yeah. You are, in fact, monster.
I'm sorry. Like, there's a certain point where it's like, oh, I didn't know any better, but it's like, no, I plugged this in,
Yeah.
and I plugged it in on the other end. Power should be going in. You fucked up.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah, I had the problem when I visited my parents a while back. I forgot my charging cable, and they're all iPhone users, so they don't have a USB-C in their entire house. Apparently, they haven't bought any new electronics within the past 5 years. No idea what was going on with that. But yeah, they they did not have a single USB-C anywhere in the house. And so my mom ended up finding this thing that is like this travel kit that has like an iPhone charging cable, a USB-C, and like a USB mini charging cable. And I'm like, oh, cool, I can use that. I could definitely use that. And so I go and like plug it in, and it actually drains the battery from my phone. Like, genuinely. Yeah. Like, I was sitting at like 10% battery life, and it just drains the fucking thing.
Yeah. And it's like, what are you even doing with that power?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing increased performance. What are you doing? Is it that power expensive to find out how often I ship for marketing purposes? Like... Also, I have to drive a lot for a living and like go to random places on a route and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I have to use Google Maps. Google Maps has gotten really bad because they keep trying to like they overload their own servers trying to steal your data.
Right.
So you're sitting there being like, okay, I want to plan a route, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, they're awful. By the way, I should probably be sending the building materials from the brick factory to the transfer station, shouldn't I?
I don't know anywhere to bring them, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if anything goes...
That's a future thing. That's a future us. Because the towns need to be accepting of building materials in order to actually do it.
Mm-hmm. It's September. I'm watching these things, because, like, it...
You're just really excited for Awooga, aren't you?
Because it's also like I'm a little tired, and like it might be time for until next time. But it's like we're so close.
I just want
There's no way. Where is my Awooga?
Is there anything that I want to set up anywhere else? Wait, you're getting livestock, aren't you? Oh, we're back on the 1.2 tons of fish.
That must be a terrible place to live.
Oh god, yeah. Malworth Docks is awful. It has to be awful.
There's some poor bastard whose entire job is the fish dozer.
Not only that, there is now 640 heads of livestock. So it's just like sheep and fish. So it's just loud and stinks and is covered in shit.
It just smells like shit and rot.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I should set up another one of these tram boys for the livestock. Passengers and tourists. I don't care about passengers and tourists.
It's November, where's my awooga?
We do have electric industrial rail tram. That might be cool. It costs less to maintain, and it hauls the exact same amount. Yeah, I'm going for that. It sounds cool. You are hauling livestock. Oh, what the hell is this? Select cargo type for road vehicle to carry. It's saying, do I want livestock short, medium, or long? I want short, right? It's a short distance trip?
The amount of cars you attach.
Oh. Oh. Does the station need to accommodate for its size?
Believe so.
You don't believe so, or you do believe so?
I don't believe so.
Okay, then I'll try a long. Yeah, because that's 75 heads. Yeah, that seems worthwhile. We'll go and plonk you from Malworth. And plonk you for that.
It's December 22nd, screaming, where is my Model T? There's insufficient online data to be like, oh, this is when it's released, so it's just like, ah.
Maybe they don't want to release the Model T because of all the road collisions.
Yeah, they're like, oh, jeez, I don't know.
Oh god.
Might not be the best thing for us financially.
Wait, D14 lost money last year? How the fuck did D14 lose money last year? That's our big coal line.
The train or
The train.
Oh, it might not be doing it annually. It might be slightly more.
Okay, I see.
Because I get that sometimes where it's like last year lost money, this year made money.
Yeah. That's fair. I do forget that happens. That is a thing.
It's 1909. I'm calling the Ford company in real life and complaining.
IRL being like, why won't you give me car? Oh, there's another iron mine north of Malworth. Like northeast of Malworth, in the snow.
waiting with bated breath. Might not come out, I don't know.
This thing has so many fucking cargo things. It's literally a train going through the city. Like, I know we joked about it being a literal train going through the city, but it has so many pieces.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, there's too much foot traffic in this town now. There's way too much foot traffic in this town.
Be back.
What the fuck? What is this? Passengers. Oh, God, no. It's disgusting. Just fully loaded instantly, and it's up. I might actually retrofit the other one to be that as well. It could be hauling so much more fish. The temptation is real. Ah. Need to stretch my back. Jesus.
How many sardines do these people even want? Why do they need this much fish?
I don't know, but it's amazing.
Well, it's April 1909. I don't know when the Awooga's coming out. I can't
Yeah.
find anything online. And I know it does, but like I want to see Awooga.
Yeah, we need the Awooga.
Federal crime, I tell you.
Like, do we already have Awooga and it's just not showing up?
Hi, Awooga. Because in real life, it's released in 1908, but like... You know, OpenTTD, it's a little later or something?
Maybe.
It's
It would be fun to have it though.
like, maybe it's till next time, but I don't know.
I mean, it's probably gonna have to wait till next time, honestly. Like, super unfortunate we don't have that going for us right now.
But I just paid down some money, so we're at half debt.
Oh, good. We started at no debt and now we're at half debt.
Yeah, it's up.
Progress.
I don't know, does the HQ look any better? Let's see, did it get taller? Nope, same size.
Perfect. Look at how terrible that is.
Growth!
I need to find which town do you think should be the YouTube thumbnail? Because honestly, Malworth seems to be the town at this point.
Yeah. Malworth with a bit of the Nansto transfer station.
Yeah, like, I'll get a zoom in on the transfer station, just because that makes for a good thumbnail.
I mean, look at those overhangs. Look at those walkways.
There's so much. I can even do the YouTube React, like...
Make a quick old pog and...
I went through and I fixed all my facial expressions for the models, so now they don't look absolutely fucking terrible whenever I try to do a face.
Well, I am writing a strongly worded letter to the imaginary Ford Corporation. And maybe the real one.
Maybe the real one too, because like, come on, why would you not release? Why aren't you responsible for this game?
It's 1908. Is a railway tycoon not good enough for you?
I mean, I have a feeling that they would be 100% in 1908 for a railway tycoon like video game. People might have a little bit of difficulty playing it though.
Oh, I've inserted grain into this crank machine and I've put coal into the hopper, but for some reason I can't play Oregon Trail.
Oh god, that would be amazing.
You have a mid-1800s steam donkey and you're like, do you think this will run Doom?
Oh, I'd love to see that. I would love to see like old school technology running Doom.
Like something with a punch card. You have to insert your save file as a punch card.
Oh my god, can you fucking imagine like Baldur's Gate 3 on punch cards?
Yeah.
There would be so much punch cards.
My dad is not good at computer, as most like people's parents are. And I find that especially funny because he loves to tell me anecdotes about how when he was in university he took a computer course and he had a punch card system, and it's like, yeah, sure, but you didn't keep up with it, did you?
Yeah, you really lost track of the punch card system on that.
Now I have to tell you where to press file.
What? Mallhead doesn't like us? Why? Mallhead local authorities are blocking me from building a thingamabob. Why don't you like us? Why is our rating atrocious? What did we do?
They get a bee in their bonnet.
Hey, why don't they like us? Like, I'm genuinely curious. What the fuck did we do?
Which one? Mallhead?
Yeah.
Mallhead City. Let's see. This station. Coverage. Rating. Oh, no, they want more trains.
Oh, okay.
That's my problem.
Yeah, that's a you problem. It's your fault they hate us. Jeez.
Which line is this? We are cash. Let's, You've already got 3 B line. Okay, fine. We'll overload the B line to 4 trains. Come on.
A little bit ridiculous.
Ooh.
We just need more Holly trains, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, Mallhead East does have almost 300 people sitting at the station waiting.
Mm.
Did it just go up the hill and back again? Okay, I must be doing a pickup. Alright. So yeah, no Model T, but I'm assuming we're gonna be doing this as a next time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nothing at the most.
Yeah.
Specifically about Model T. Want my Awooga.
We want Awooga. We want Awooga.
Awooga. Awooga.
Alright. So as always,
we are the voice of the advancement of the steam generation. Awooga. Awooga.
Awesome. We want that. We need it. Please. Model T, come out. Alright. So yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. As always, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.